Hey guys, before the video actually starts, I just want to say I spent around 15 hours making this, so if you guys could leave a like, comment any tips or anything that I can do improve on. Like I said, it took 15 hours, so if there's any mistakes, I'm sorry. I really tried my best, but I hope you enjoy the video, and subscribe, like, and comment, and of course share with your friends. Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my very first NFL Imperialism, and I'm going to be doing it in Madden 15. Everybody is doing it in the new Madden 23, and it's kind of expected. Everyone knows the good teams in Madden 23. Some of them are, so it just makes it kind of expected sometimes. But today I'm going to be doing it in Madden 15, and this is going to be, this should be shocking to a lot of people because some teams that were bad back then are really good now. Some teams that were good back then suck now. So this should come to a shock to many people, and basically how I'm going to do is I have this map here. Right here is the map, Madden 15 Imperialism obviously, and I located every single team. I have them all labeled out. So what we are going to do is we are going to go to this random wheel picker. We're going to spin a team. This is just an example. We are going to spin a team, and the team that we get is the New York Giants. So we're going to go back to here, locate the Giants. They're over here, and then we're going to spin an arrow to see which direction they're going to go. I kind of contemplated what I should do for this, if I should put like every single time update it so that it's any state by them, but I felt like the arrow would be the best way. And this is going to go up to the right, as if we really look in here, we're going to take this arrow up to the right. Does it hit the Patriots? I'm going to say no. I think it hits this state, so they would claim that state. Now, that was just a practice round, just an example. Let's get this going. Spinning the wheel, the team that it's going to land on is the Houston Texans. They don't really have anywhere to go. If we look, they can go to the right and go against the Saints, or they can go up against the Cowboys. If they go down, then they just lose their turn. Spinning the arrow, where are they going to go? They're going to go down, so they lose their turn. They're not going to get anything going into the Gulf of Mexico. Now it is time for round 2. Spin the wheel the second time. Our second spin, we are going to get the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, so the Cardinals are over here. If they go west, they can take out the Rams, or northwest, they can go Raiders. Northeast, they can go Broncos, and they can just get empty land if they go to the east or north. I don't know why I spun a team again, my bad. But here we go. Random wheel. They're gonna go north. North is gonna be Utah, so here I will locate their color and then just fill in the state. So there you go. That is how it is done. So next round, land on the Vikings because I accidentally spun it. My hair, oh my god. What team is it going to land on here? It's going to land on the Commanders. The Commanders are going to go west, and to the west of the Commanders, I believe, are the Ravens. Yep, here are the Commanders. West is the Ravens. We're going to have our very first game. Alright, so the very first team we have to look at is the Washington Commanders. First off, they got quarterback RG3. They have Deshaun Jackson at wide receiver with Pierre Garçon and Andre Roberts. We got Jordan Reed, Trent Williams, Sean Leavo, Corey Leicester, Tyler Pombalese, Jarvis Jenkins. We got Jason Hatcher, Ryan Kerrigan. Ryan Kerrigan is a great player, by the way. I didn't know he was on their team. Brian Orakpo for right outside linebacker. D'Angelo Hall, and they also have Ryan Clark. I didn't know that he played with the Commanders back then. But at running back, they got Alfred Morris, by the way. I didn't mention that first. But quarterback Joe Flacco. Ray Rice is at running back. That is not safe. Kyle Juszczyk is the fullback for the Ravens at the time. They have Torrey Smith, Dennis Pita, all great players that I remember. Some of these guys I don't remember. Marshall Yanda, I do remember actually. Rick Ragnar, I think I've heard of that name. Haloti Ngata, great defensive tackle. I remember him. Terrell Suggs, obviously a great player. I also remember him. Do they have, who was their safety back then? I wonder if they have him. We'll see here in a second. No, Matt Elam is their safety. Matt Elam, that's Kyer. Alright, so here we are, 5-point game. The Ravens have the ball. Joe Flacco, what's he going to do here? Steps up, and he gets taken down. Alright, 2nd and 10 now here for Joe Flacco in this Ravens offense. There's only 1:30 left in this game as the Commanders have a pretty solid lead. He's going to go left to Ray Rice, who is going to be blown up and stopped short of the line of gain. All right, important third down here for this Ravens offense. Are they going to be able to do? Joe Flacco, what is he going to be able to do? Flacco is going to go to the right. Wide open is Smith. He's going to get a first down for this Ravens offense. They're going to go to hurry up offense here. Joe Flacco and this Ravens offense are in hurry up mode now here. Flacco is going to go to the left side. Jones catches out. How did he catch that? I thought that was about to be picked, but it wasn't. And they're going to go hurry up offense once again. Hurry up once again. I don't know why they're going hurry up so much. They got 2 timeouts as he's going to hit Ray Rice over the middle. Are they going to go hurry up again? Dude, are they going to call one of their timeouts? They're just going to they've wasted so much time already. 2nd and 4 here though for Flacco. He's about to be sacked. No. Throw the ball away, Joe. What are you doing? And they're not going to use a timeout after that? He just got sacked. His wide receivers are way in the end zone and they're not using timeout. Okay. Madden 15, your AI is stupid. Ray Rice is going to be hit over the middle, and he's going to get truck sticked again. It's 4th and 2. Call a timeout, please. Please call a timeout. You have to be able to set a play, unless they're trying to catch the defense off guard, I guess. As Flacco's going to go over the middle to Smith, he's going to get the first down, and they finally will use their first timeout. They have one more left with 24 seconds left. All right. Important first down. Every play here matters so much as there's only 24 seconds left. They probably could have saved some time if they went to the sidelines. Like this play right here, that's a perfect play. All right, there's 14 seconds left in the game. 2nd and goal here for the Ravens offense as Flacco's going to get destroyed off of the line of scrimmage. He didn't even get any time to play that. All right, here goes Flacco. 3rd down and goal. What can Joe Flacco do here? 11 seconds left. Flacco is looking. He's going towards the end zone, and it's going to be deflected. He's going to be able to get one more play off, though, as it's 4th and goal. 7 seconds left. What can Joe Flacco do? Can Flacco pull off the miracle against his Commanders? Flacco in the backfield. Going left to Pita, who's way short of the end zone. What are they thinking? That's going to end the game. The Washington Commanders are going to beat the Baltimore Ravens in this one because of stupid play. Joe Flacco, 329 yards, 224 for RG3, 1 touchdown for RG3, and no interceptions by either team. Joe Flacco and this Ravens offense just didn't want it, I guess. All right, because are in cap space hell, I went ahead and just gave them Justin Tucker. He was the easiest option to give them as he barely cost any cap space, but this Commanders team is literally in the worst cap space situation in this entire game. I think it is horrible, so they're sticking with Justin Tucker. First thing I want to say is that I know I had to turn off my webcam because it's not synced at all, so that was nice. It's not synced to my audio at all, and I didn't realize, so I guarantee in the first clip I probably look like an idiot. But back to the game. The Commanders took all of Maryland after taking out the Ravens. Back to the block, the beginner's block. We're going to spin the wheel on a team. Which team are we going to get? We're going to get the Atlanta Falcons? No, the Broncos? Ooh, it's close. The Denver Broncos. Okay, so the Broncos, they can only go west and go after the Cardinals. But we'll see. Are they just going to take land or are they going to go after the Cardinals? They're going to go up to the left. That's going to be the state above them. So that is not going to be an attack. There we go. The Broncos took some more land. Let me fix this. The Broncos took some land. We're going to see which NFL team is going to be on the move. The Commanders are back at it. Okay, so they can go north and go after the Eagles. They can go west and take Delaware. So the first thing they're going to hit is the state of West Virginia. Commanders continue to build their empire. So there we go. Who is it going to be? It is going to be my choice. No, that does not count. We're not going to do that. I don't want to affect this in any way possible. It is going to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, so the Bengals can go. If we look here, the Bengals can go west to Indianapolis, south to Kentucky. They can go east and hit 2 different teams. They actually have no way of going up to Detroit. It's only the Browns. So here we go. Which way are the Cincinnati Bengals going to go? The Bengals are going to go north, and straight north would be the Cleveland Browns. Guys, 86% of you are not subscribed to my channel. If you like my videos and if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. It is completely free and it costs nothing. So they're going to hit the Cleveland Browns here. This is the second time we're going to see an in-state battle go on, as we saw the Commanders. All right, we're meeting our third team of the game. They got Geno Atkins, AJ Green, Leon Hall, Andre Smith, Vontez Burfict, Andrew Whitworth, Reggie Nelson, Andy Dalton, Giovanni Bernard, Terrence Newman, Kevin Zeitler, Jermaine Gresham, Tyler Eifert, Adam Jones, Marvin Jones, Daniel Manning, and Kevin Huber are all players for this Bengals team. How about the Browns? Joe Thomas, Joe Hayden, Josh Gordon, Alex Mack, Dante Whitner, Carlos Dansby. Some good players, though. Jordan Cameron, Paul Krager, Phil Taylor, Jabil Shurd, Ben Tate. I'm not even going to try and say that name. Desmond Bryant, Chris Ogbanamani. I don't know how to say that name. He's a fullback anyways. Brian Hoyer is their quarterback with Johnny Manziel. So this should definitely be an interesting game for this Browns team, and I do not expect them to win at all. This team was horrible back then. They're actually not bad now. All right, here we are. It's a 7-point game. The Bengals have possession with a minute left. The Browns need a stop here, as Hall is going to only gain a few yards, and the Browns are going to use their first timeout. All right, 3rd and 4. Browns need a stop here. They need a miracle. Not really a miracle. They just need a stop, and I don't think they got that. No, they didn't. That's going to be the end of the game. I went ahead and gave the Bengals Alex Mack. There was quite a bit of options, but Andrew Whitworth was already at left tackle, so they already got a good enough left tackle. Let's upgrade a position that they really need, and I went with center and Alex Mack. All right, here is this Colts team. Vontez Davis, Andrew Luck, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, T.Y. Hilton, Hakeem Nicks, Corey Redding, Dwayne Allen, Arthur Jones, DeQuell Jackson, I feel like I've heard that name, Pat McAfee, of course, you guys know the GOAT, Pat McAfee, Anthony Costanza, Ahmed Bradshaw, Donald Thomas, Trent Richardson was the running back at the time for the Colts. He was a bust and a half for the Browns. All right, 3-point game here for Andrew Luck and the Colts as they're trying to score and take this lead and win this game. Colts. Luck went to the left to Allen there, and he's going to get out of bounds. Actually, no, he didn't get out of bounds. They're going to say he was inbounds, and it's going to be a first down here as they go hurry-up offense. Andrew Luck here. He's looking. He's going to go over the middle. Oh, that was so close to being intercepted, but it was deflected instead. Here is 2nd and 10 now for this Colts offense. 1:40 left. Luck is going to go over the middle to Trent Richardson, who's going to get buried, and he's going to drop that pass. I don't even blame him for dropping that. All right, 3rd and 10 here now. Still 1:40 left in the game. The Colts could settle for a field goal if they really needed to, but I think they want to score and win this game. That was Bradshaw, not Trent Richardson, excuse me. He can't even get to the outside as he's blown up. 4th and 11. This field goal here by Adam Vinatieri will tie the game and maybe bring it to overtime unless the Bengals can pull off a miracle. The kick is up and it is good. Adam Vinatieri, everybody knows Adam Vinatieri is like the greatest kicker of all time with Justin Tucker. All right, here goes this Bengals offense. Let's see if they can get a game-winning drive going here. It's going to be a handoff to Giovanni Bernard, who's going to truck stick the air, and he's going to gain a solid amount of yards. I don't know why they're running it. I guess maybe they just want to go to overtime. The odds of them getting on the field and kicking a field goal are kind of slim, but I would still go for it. I mean, there's still a minute left in the game. Andy Dalton's going to go to the right side to AJ Green. He's going to get the first down. He went inside when he should have cut to the outside and tried to get out of bounds to save time, but he doesn't. 1st and 10 after the AJ Green catch. 40 seconds left in this game. Andy Dalton was motioning someone or something, I don't know, but that's going to be called by AJ Green again. He's going to be short of the first down. They're going to have to go hurry up or use a timeout. They're going to choose to go hurry up. The red line is field goal range, so they're actually not close or not far. Dalton's going to go to the right side. He's going to get Bernard, who's going to cut inside but go out of bounds at the same time. 1st and 10 here, Andy Dalton. He's going to throw to the right side to Gershim, who's going to step out of bounds way too early. 2nd and 7. Andy Dalton, you literally need like 10 yards, dude. Pull it off, please. Andy Dalton. He's going to go to the left. AJ Green's going to be stopped way short of the field goal range. They're going to go hurry up here instead of using one of their timeouts. This might be the stupidest thing I've ever seen unless they can still get 2 plays off. Scramble that. He could have literally scrambled that and got that, but he didn't. 6 seconds left, and they're going to be punting it. I don't know why they're punting it. Honestly, I would go for this. That's also maybe why I'm not an NFL head coach, but I think they should have went for that. Guys, this overtime, literally, I mean, it took forever. This game takes about 3 minutes between plays. I cut out the in-between plays part when I was recording it. This game takes so long to record. I am so serious. It takes so long to record this. I'm not even kidding. To record this entire video, every single game, it took me 7 hours to record it. 4 hours of footage for this game and 7 total hours of making this video because of how long these games take. They are so long. The presentation is so slow. But I was having fun while I was doing it, if I'm being honest. It just took so long. 3rd and 5. Here's Andy Dalton. He is going to be... No, he's not going to be sacked. He's going to go left side. It's going to be intercepted by Landry. And after being tortured an entire overtime period, there was an interception when the team could finally score. And then, I didn't even know they did this, but I found out that they have more overtimes. That's not good to lose a player. He is down. But here is Andy Dalton. 1st and 10. He's going to go over the middle. Wide open. I don't know. A backer guy. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Thank you for finally ending this game. This game took me like 45 minutes to record, and I started with 2 minutes left in the game. This game is over. The Bengals are going to pull off the win. I went ahead and upgraded this Bengals defense. Their secondary, I went ahead and got Vontae Davis. I feel like it was the biggest need for the Bengals with who the Colts were able to give up. So I thought it was a pretty simple pick, easy pick in my opinion, and they're upgrading their cornerback position. Okay, guys, as you guys saw, the Bengals took over Indianapolis. They were able to take over the state of Indiana. They were able to get Vontae Davis was his name, I think. I don't know how I'm already forgetting, but they were able to take him, cornerback, from the Indianapolis Colts. They're just going to be heading out a little bit to the west and taking over Indianapolis as we're going to eliminate the Colts logo. I'm sorry, Colts fans. I know it's painful. I've been there watching these videos and seeing the Lions get eliminated. I know the pain. And they're going to get eliminated today at some point probably, so I'll know the pain again. I completely messed up doing this, and I'm going to have to fix it. But yeah, so I'm going to have to fix this real quick because I'm obviously an idiot and I don't know how to draw. Let me know if you guys don't know how to draw either, because I'm so bad at drawing anything when it comes to this. I made that company Imperialism video and I messed up a lot of times on that too. I don't know if I cut them out when I did, but I know I messed up a lot when I was doing that. And I may or may not have a little bit of a problem with being like so unsatisfied when I mess up. So that could also be a problem. But here goes the Bengals. They're able to take another state. They were able to take Ohio at first. They actually had to win their own state before they could go get another one. And they were able to do that pretty easily, I guess. So, not easily at all. There was an overtime period that took so long to record. That was literally pain. I swear. They are so lucky I like Madden 15 at least, because if I didn't, it would, man, it was horrible. But, here we go. Spinning the wheel. The Rams is what it lands on. Let's see, the Rams, they can't go south or like lower east area, but they can go north, they can go west, they can go northeast, but east and south kind of aren't really options for them, or they'll be going after the ocean. So let's see where they go. And of course they go south, because that's how this game works. So the Rams are going to go south. They're not going to get anything. You can't claim the ocean. I'm sorry, Los Angeles. But we are going to land on the Buffalo Bills. I just said that so weird because something was in my throat. Pause. But, yeah, so the Bills, they can go south, they can go east, kind of. They can go any direction besides north, pretty much, because they can even go northeast and still claim a unclaimed state in New Hampshire. Not New Hampshire. Yeah, wait, no, that was Vermont. Yeah, New Hampshire's right by it. But it is going to go south, and I think that hits the Steelers. I'm going to be honest. It goes a little to the left. That's like southeast. Tell me if you guys think that's the Steelers, because that's really close, to be honest. That's really close. I think I'm going to give it to the Steelers just because there's that little edge that they have there, and I think that's what it actually hits. So I think that's what we're going to have to do. The Steelers should destroy them. The Steelers were so much better back then, but let's see. All right, introducing your Pittsburgh Steelers: Troy Polamalu, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Lawrence Timmons, Marquise Pouncey, Heath Miller, Cameron Hayward, Sean Sousham, who's their kicker. I've never heard of him, but I guess he's a solid kicker. LeGarrette Blount is their running back. Le'Veon Bell is also one of the running backs. So this team was solid at the time. And I have to go check the Bills out. They got Kyle Williams, Mario Williams, Marcel Darius, Cordy Glenn, Kiko Alonso. I've heard of him. Dan Carpenter. I do remember him being a kicker in the league. Stephon Gilmore, of course, I know him. CJ Spiller, of course, I know him. So some of these guys I do remember, but this is their all their players that are 80 overall or higher. Sammy Watkins, by the way, I do remember him. I know him, obviously. All right, so it's going to be a 4th and 2 for the Steelers offense. They need to get a first down here to stay in this game. Ben Roethlisberger, he's going to... Oh, no, he almost got sacked, but he avoided it, and he threw it away. Incomplete. The Bills are going to knock off the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're going to claim half of the state of Pennsylvania. I feel like this was a very obvious choice. EJ Manuel is not going to be able to cut it at quarterback for this Buffalo Bills team, so pretty simple. All right, guys. So the Bills going to Pittsburgh. For you Steelers fans, I'm sorry. You guys deserve to be upset about that, because that is just, how do you lose to the Bills back then? The Bills were so bad back then. They don't even have a quarterback. Actually, now they do have a quarterback. They have your former quarterback. So, and I just I just erased the Steelers logo, and I realized I messed up with the Bills, but I was able to fix that real quick. Nothing to worry about. Let's spin the teams. What team are we going to land on? We are going to land on the Chiefs. Yes, we do. We land on the Kansas City Chiefs. They can go pretty much every angle, every single spot. They're going to hit something. I don't know if it's a team or not, but they're going to go northeast. That is going to be Chicago. Also, I just realized when I was saying northeast for the Rams, I was wrong about the direction. All right, here are your Chiefs: Jamal Charles, Justin Houston, Tamba Hali, Derrick Johnson, Dontarie Poe, Anthony Sherman, Eric Berry, Alex Smith at quarterback, Mike DeVito, Dwayne Bowe, Dustin Colquitt, Anthony Fasano. Actually, I remember most of these players. I remember hearing of most of them. But here is going to be your Bears team: Brandon Marshall, of course, Matt Forte, Robbie Gould, Alshon Jeffrey, Martellus Bennett, Jared Allen, Charles Tillman, Jay Cutler at quarterback. Probably the best Bengals. Oh my gosh, I just said two different teams. All right, the Bears need to score here. 2 minutes left in the game. 7-point game here. Here, Jay Cutler goes. He's going to get sacked. Jay Cutler is going to get sacked. Throw the ball away. What is up with these teams? They don't throw the ball away. None of them do. They're going to go hurry up like every other team does. And they're probably not going to do anything out of it because he's going to get... He just got that. I don't even know how to explain that. That was just stupid. They're going to go hurry up again when they have 3 timeouts. There's 1:30 left in the game. It's 3rd down. Call a timeout and make a smart play. What are we doing here? Morgan's going to get the reception. He's going to be short of the line to gain. They're going to go. It is 4th and 2. You have 3 timeouts. What are you cooking right now? Did he catch that? He did. It's a 1st down. What is the point of saving your timeouts right now? What is the point? Seriously. Jay Cutler is going to get sacked again. by 3 different dudes because his offensive line clearly sucks. What is going on, dude? Call a timeout. What are you saving those 3 timeouts for an extra possession? As Matt Forte just makes the highest jumping catch I've ever seen. Look like LeBron James out there. 3rd and 11. Jay Cutler is going to throw it over the middle and hit his running back, I think it was Forte again. How are these players not exhausted? They have ran 7 plays in a row. It is 4th and 4, and Jay Cutler is not cooking anything right here because what? All right, so the Chiefs, like real life, are able to beat the Bears. There's no way the Bears would have been able to beat them in real life either. So this is probably extremely realistic. There go the Chicago Bears. The Chiefs are able to take their land. Sorry to all you Bears fans. You guys didn't get much wins during the season, and you're not going to get any in this video. But truthfully, I like the Bears. I'm a Lions fan, so me saying that takes a lot of strength. Some of you Bears fans are annoying, but that's how it is with every fan base. But I like the Bears. They're cool. My mom likes them, so I don't have a problem with them, even though they're supposed to be rivals. But let's see what we go. Southwest. It's west, by the way. Earlier I was saying that was east because I'm an idiot. But I think that hits the Rams, does it not? Let's start from the center of the logo. We're gonna go south. That hits LA. That has to. I think that hits the Rams. Let's see it. Cardinals versus Rams. Let's go. All right, here is the Rams. Robert Quinn, I remember him. Greg Zuerlein, Sam Bradford, Janarius Jenkins, Zach Stacy, Greg Robinson, Laurinaitis, Michael Brockers, I remember, of course. Kendall Langford. Those are all some guys that I do remember on this Rams team. Calais Campbell. I didn't know he played for the Cardinals ever. Larry Fitzgerald, Patrick Peterson, Antonio Cromartie, I remember. Darnell Dock, yeah, I've heard of the name, but Tyrann Mathieu, of course, I know him. I didn't even realize that he was in the league at that point. But Carson Palmer's their quarterback. I remember him with the Cardinals, actually. All right, Sam Bradford and the St. Louis Rams are about to try to make something happen here as they're down by 6 with 30 seconds left. He hits Givens over the middle. They have 1 timeout left. I'm assuming they're going to go hurry up because every team does it. Every team goes hurry up. No one knows how to call a timeout. I mean, this is probably the most reasonable one because they do only have 1 left. But the rest of them, what are we doing? They're gonna. I don't even know. Let's see what Sam Bradford has. That's not even Sam Bradford in there. It's Hill. So Hill just gets pile drived into the ground. I thought it was Sam Bradford, but he probably got hurt by the same thing that just happened to Hill. He got power drived. 4th and 17 now. There's 10 seconds left. I don't think Hill can do it, if I'm being honest, because I've never even heard of the guy. He is an NFL player, though, to be fair. Tavon Austin's going to get it, and he's going to make the worst cut I've ever seen and just skip. That's the game. Sean Hill is this quarterback's name. Sam Bradford was hurt. I went ahead and added Robert Quinn to this Rams team, or Cardinals team, sorry. He was just the best player on the Rams, and it was kind of an obvious pick there. There's no one else to really go with. Him and Calais Campbell are going to dominate on the line. All right, so the Rams get their win. Solid, easy win pretty much. They are going to take Robert Quinn from the Rams. Sorry to the Rams. Cardinals were just the better team back then. The Rams, it's iffy now. Both teams kind of had a bad year, but they're not even bad teams. They're not even all that bad of teams. They just had a bad year. But in real life, I'd probably take the Rams over the Cardinals in a game just because, well, it depends. Healthy versus healthy. If they're both healthy, I'm definitely taking the Rams. But this year, it's really close. Those 2 teams just had such a bad year. And I should probably stop bringing it up for anyone that likes the Cardinals or the Rams that's watching this video because that's probably PTSD. Now we're going to spin the wheel. What team are we going to land on? Is that the Jets, it looks like? It will be the New York Jets. The Jets don't really have a lot of places they can even go. They can go to Delaware. They can't really hit the Commanders. I mean, there's just a little bit maybe, but I think Delaware's blocking them. They can hit the Eagles, and they can also hit the Giants still, but let's see where that has them going. That's Southwest. I think Southwest is going to be Delaware, and that is what it looks like. We're going to go from the center of their territory because I can't put them in there because it's such a small little state. Jersey is so small compared to this entire United States map. So I wasn't able to put their logo there. So that's Delaware. The Jets get Delaware. I mean, I guess they might be too scared to fight right now. They might just want to claim some territories. What did I just do? They might just want to claim some territories. Let me fill this in because this is bothering me that it's not there's a white outline to it. Yes, this is satisfying. Oh my gosh, I messed it all up. Okay, that's fine. That's just how many times am I gonna change the whole entire country? Okay, that's good. We fixed it. Now we have to go back to the drawing board, hit the spin wheel. Let's see what team it's gonna land on. We are gonna get the Giants. I think that's the Giants. Yes, it is the Giants. Okay, so the Giants have a lot of different places they can go. They are going to go straight north. I think that's Buffalo. They're gonna take on the Bills and Ben Roethlisberger. They're gonna be heading into Buffalo to take on these Bills. I think I might have the Bills win this one, but we're gonna see here in a second who's gonna win it. Here's the New York Jets: Dominic Rodgers, Cromartie, Victor Cruz, Jason Pierre-Paul, Antrell Rowe, Prince Amukamara. I remember him actually. It's not a very common name, I guess. Rashad Jennings, I remember. Eli Manning, of course. Jeff Shorts, all guys. I remember Justin Pugh. The Bills are going to go hurry up. They're going to spike it. No really point. This game's over. 10-point game. The Giants get what I think is an obvious win for them. No one else there's just no, the Bills team's not that good. I don't know how they beat the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger's 0 for 2 in today's video, and it's probably going to be his last point because they already got Eli Manning. All right, so the Giants are able to come to Buffalo and get the win over Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger really went 0 for 2 in this video. That is sad. I don't think you Steelers fans expect that, and I definitely did not expect a 0 for 2 start. I mean, not just start, just completely. That's how he went because he has no more games. But I am going to be expanding this Giants team as they are going to be taking over the entire state of New York. They don't have to worry about Buffalo being in their way anymore. Let me try to make this logo bigger. It has to stay within state lines though. There we go. What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The border. Again, it's so annoying. I have to press background every single time I go to fill a border in because if I don't, it's going to be on one of the images and then it'll start to do that. But we're spinning the wheel again. Don't mind my ranting. The Jaguars are going to be landed on. Jaguars can't really go to a lot of places and really only go north or south. I mean, if they go east or west, they'll be in the ocean. I'm going to spin it again. They're going to go north. They're going to take on the Atlanta Falcons. This should be a pretty solid game, though. I'm not going to lie. So let's see who's going to win this one. All right, here is this Falcons team: Julio Jones, Roddy Wright, Matt Ryan. Everyone remembers those big three. John Asamoah. I've heard of the last name. Steven Jackson, Desmond Trufant, Jake Matthews, actually. I also remember him. He was a good right tackle. Let's go check out this Jaguars team. Scobie is their best player. 90 overall kicker is this team's best player. Paul Posluszny, I remember him. I don't even know what to say about this team. Their quarterback is Blake Bortles, by the way. Led them to an AFC Championship game. Cecil Shorts is their best receiver. Marquise Lee, I feel like I've heard of that name. That's Allen Robinson down there. He was a receiver back then too. The Falcons get the easy win, 28-9. The Jaguars never really even had a chance. They're just the Jaguars back then. So the Falcons' biggest need that the Jaguars actually had was Chris Clemons in right end. And I mean, he's not like some amazing player, but the Jaguars really had nothing to offer for the Falcons. So I just went up ahead and grabbed Chris Clemons at right end. All right. Not surprisingly, the Falcons beat them. The Jaguars, I didn't even realize that they were that bad until I started recording and I started to see and watch them play that they were horrendous back then. They went to the AFC Championship in 2017. What is 20? If it's Madden 15, is this a 2016 season, 15 season, or 14 season that it would have been made in? Let me know in the comments which season Madden 15 was, because they were in the AFC Championship in 2017. They lost to Tom Brady, obviously, but still, they made it that far. Like, they have to be pretty good to make it that far with Jalen Ramsey, Blake Bortles. Like, everyone remembers that team. Saxonville was what it was. Their nickname was, I think. So, yeah. Here we go. Let's get this going. This is kind of annoying. Why, like, when I'm over Carolina, there's like, their border is so massively big because I started to draw in another border. Like, what? It's so stupid. All right. Let's head back to the wheel and spin. Let's see what team we're going to get. We are going to get the Texans. Or Titans. I'm sorry. I'm so blind. I can hardly see. My screen's so little for some reason right now. But we're going to get the Titans. They have a lot of white blank states around them that they can easily just take real quick. So I'm going to be expecting them to just take a state. And I think that's going to be Kentucky. Yep, that is easily Kentucky. Let me fill this in here. As Tennessee is taking over Kentucky. Tell me, you Kentuckians, how do you feel? Wait, do people in Kentucky like the Titans? That's a good question. Because honestly, I respect it. But at the same time, I don't understand it. Because aren't those two about to be supposed to be rivals? I don't know. That might not even be true. I don't know if Kentucky and Tennessee are supposed to be rivals. I thought they were, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not right about that. Let me know, guys. Is Kentucky and Tennessee, like, are they rivals? Please let me know that in the comments, because I seriously don't know. They should be, I think. We're going to spin the wheel again. See what team it's going to land on now. That looks like it's going to be the Browns. Browns? They're not even in here. I meant to say Broncos. Sorry. That's going to be Broncos. How do I mess up saying the team's names twice? Alright, the Broncos can easily just claim some territory if they so please. They're going to go northeast of the United States, and that's going to, I think that hits, that's Nebraska, isn't it? Because it goes Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota. Yeah, that's Nebraska. They're going to get an easy state. Once again, this Broncos team is, the Broncos were kind of set up for greatness because of the fact that there were so many white states around them. They're surrounded by blank states with no football teams. So the Broncos are low-key set up for greatness. I'm not even going to lie. Then again, their team is also stacked at this time. They're like a 99, geez. They're a 91 overall team back then. They had Peyton Manning, Marius. Oh my gosh. They had Thomas, is what I'm trying to say. I can't talk, obviously. So let's go back. Spin the wheel. Which team is it going to land on? It is going to land on the Jets again. Are we going to see the Jets actually play a team this time, or are they going to go out to the water and not play a team because there's just really not a lot that they can do? Let me fill in Rhode Island real quick. I never filled that in. There we go. I didn't fill in Rhode Island when I filled in New York, so don't blame me. The arrow is going to be pointing southwest. Southwest is going to be the Commanders, I believe. Let's look at the middle of the state. If we take the middle of the state and move southwest, that is definitely the Commanders. So this should be a solid game here. I got the Commanders winning, though. The Commanders walk away with an easy win over the Jets. I went ahead and added Muhammad Wilkerson to this team. The Jets really didn't have anybody to give up. I mean, Muhammad Wilkerson is the best guy to give up. Pair him up with Jason Hatcher, and that should be a pretty lethal defensive line, in my opinion. We'll see how they do. All right. So, the New York Jets have officially been eliminated by the Washington Commanders. Not really surprising. Okay, what the? Okay, I gotta lower the tolerance on that. It's not surprising. I kind of expected that to happen. The Giants weren't very good, let's just say, back then. And yeah, that's not surprising to me. I don't know what that is. Why there's it's so annoying. It annoys me every single time I go to do this. Here, we're spinning the wheel. It is going to land on the Denver Broncos. Not surprised. That's like the third time that it's landed on them. But they are going to go ahead and claim Idaho because that is really the only thing that is over there in that direction. They were close with the Cardinals, but we're going to have to spin the wheel again and see if we can get a game here, as this is going to land on the Giants. It lands on the Giants. Let's see where the Giants go. They're going to go southeast. That looks like Connecticut, if I'm being honest. Maybe that's... I think that's just Connecticut. Yeah, I'm going to go with Connecticut. I don't think it really hits New England. It might, honestly, and if it does, then I'm just blind because I don't think it does. Yeah, that looks about right. I don't think it hits New England. Let's spin the wheel again. It is going to land on the Atlanta Falcons. So they just took Jacksonville not too long ago. They are going to go north, straight north. Is that going to be anyone? That is going to be someone. Actually, that is going to hit something. That's going to hit South Carolina. I didn't think that it would. I didn't think that would be able to get to South Carolina. Well, I knew it was going to hit South Carolina, but I just instantly thought the Panthers. I guess I was wrong. We're going to have to spin the wheel once again. This is third time's the charm. Are we going to see a game here now? It is going to land on the Rams. Okay, so the Los Angeles Rams. I have to eliminate some people. Like, the Rams are already eliminated. What am I doing? The Bills are also already eliminated. So once again, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. We're gonna land on the Giants. Okay, so the Giants are on the move. They're gonna go straight east, and that is going to be New England. So they're gonna end up playing New England anyways. This one's gonna be in New England because the Giants are on the attack. And yeah, pretty simple. I got the Giants. All right, here's this Patriots team: Darrelle Revis, Rob Gronkowski, Devin McCourty, Tom Brady, Steven Gostkowski, Jared Mayo, I've kind of heard of the name, Logan Mankins, Vince Wilfork, Nate Solder, Julian Edelman, Chandler Jones, I forgot he played for the Patriots, Danny Edelman, I do remember him, Lions legend, by the way, Dante Hightower, Jamie Collins, another Lions legend, Stephen Ridley. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you would probably watch the Lions when they had Matt Patricia at head coach, and I am sorry for you, and sorry for myself too, because I'm a Lions fan. But we'll see what old Tom Brady can do. Here is the Giants team. They got Kyle Williams. I already showed you guys them actually, but yeah, they picked up Kyle Williams from the Bills, so there's that. The Patriots at home, just unstoppable. This Giants team really had never had a chance. Sorry, Eli Manning, but you can't pull it off again, man. Tom Brady's got you in this one. 48-21 was the final score, so not even really a close game. And we'll see if this Patriots team can take over the whole entire United States. All right, so I was wrong. I don't know why I even guessed the Giants. I don't know what it was. I just had a feeling they would win, and my feeling was wrong. So whenever I have a feeling about a team winning, just always go opposite. Like, I feel like there would be so many millionaires if they just took the opposite of what I was saying for bets, because I'm always wrong. Also, this is, it ended up biting me in the butt. I have to erase this. That's not too hard, though. I erased that real quick, and there we go. The New England Patriots just got a whole bunch of land. They just got all of New York after just holding very little Massachusetts. Their logo is very pixely, but it is what it is. Let's spin the wheel. What team is it going to land on? It is going to land on the Detroit Lions. The Jaguars are eliminated. Why are they on here? I got to eliminate them. Anyways, it's going to land on the Lions. The Lions have a lot of different places they can go. They're going to go north, and actually that's one of the only places they can't go. I'm sorry, Lions, you cannot claim land in Canada. I about said Canada. The Saints are going north. They're going to take Arkansas. Whoa, why did it freeze? Okay, that's good. The Saints are going to take Arkansas. I guess they're just going to build around. I mean, there's so many, like, just blanks. Oh, my gosh, that's annoying. But there's so many blank states around the Saints, so it is what it is. You knew that they were going to have to claim one of these before ever actually playing. I mean, maybe the Texans, but all right, let's head back to the wheel, see what we are going to land on. We are going to land on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, so the Cowboys could go after the Texans here. They're going to actually go south, and that's what they're going to do. I think the Cowboys win this one easily, though, to be honest, because it's just the Texans. The Cowboys get an easy win, 31-10. I mean, the Texans really never had a chance. J.J. Watt was the easiest person to pick, obviously. 99 overall, defensive lineman. You don't pass that up. So the Cowboys are going to be working on their defense here with getting J.J. Watt. 25 years old, by the way. I didn't know he was that young back then. But, yeah, pretty simple pickup. And, yeah, let's go. All right, so the Cowboys did get the win. Like, everybody and their mom probably predicted would happen. They're going to claim the state of Texas. This is like the, what is this? I know this is, we had the Cowboys, or not the Cowboys, the Browns and the Bengals, who also were in-state matches. Is there any other ones? There was in-state teams, but not in-state match. Actually, no, there was. Maryland with DC, the Commanders, and the Ravens. So that was the third time that happened. It's going to land on the Seattle Seahawks. Not really a whole lot that they can go. I mean, they could actually attack the Broncos, who have a huge empire building. But that is not a team that they can attack. You cannot attack Canada. I'm sorry. I know how badly these teams want to. We're going to land on the Detroit Lions again. They're going to go southeast, which is going to be the Bengals. This should make for a pretty good game. I got the Bengals, though, if I'm being honest. All right, here's this Detroit Lions team. 99 overall, Calvin Johnson, Ndamukong Suh, Dominic Raiola, Nick Fairley, Stephen Tulich, Larry Warford, Matthew Stafford, obviously, Reggie Bush, Jed Collins, Glover Quinn, Golden Tate, Jock Bell, Rob Sims, DeAndre Levy, Montel Owens, Ezekiel Ansah, who was a beast back in the day, Sam Martin. I wonder what really happened to Ezekiel Ansah. I just remember we gave him up. The Detroit Lions go to Cincinnati, get a pretty easy win, 17-point victory for the Lions. Vontae Davis was the guy, took and had to go to Detroit. So as a Detroit Lions fan, I'm very surprised that happened. If I'm being honest, as a Lions fan, I just didn't expect them to beat the Bengals. I'm gonna be honest. But then again, this is way back in like 14, 15 time. Like it was like 10 years ago. The Lions weren't nearly that bad. Actually, they're doing pretty good in real life too, but they were not bad at all back then either. We're gonna spin the wheel. It is going to land on the Washington Commanders. Okay. I'm going to change their name to the Commanders real quick. They are going to go north and a little to the east. That's going to easily be the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to stop this Washington Commanders run, though, to be honest. There's a minute 40 left. Tom Brady needs to work his magic here as they are down by 7. He is going to throw that one away out the back of the end zone. 2nd and goal now. 1:35 left in the game. Brady's going to hand it off to Stephen Ridley. I think his first name was Steven, right? I don't know. He's going to hand it off to Ridley, and I don't know what Ridley was doing. He was blind. He literally had an open hole, and he cut outside for some reason. But now Tom Brady, 3rd and goal. He is going to be hit as he throws that ball, and he is not going to be able to have a good throw off. 4th and goal now. They're at their 9-yard line, so it's not like, I mean, it's probably the worst and goal you can be in besides 4th and goal from like the 10, or if you get sacked or whatever. But it's just not ideal for the Patriots. But it's Tom Brady who. What are we doing? This is the 2nd time in this video they have thrown it to a guy short of the end zone. Both of these teams are in cap space hell, so there's literally no way I could get anybody onto these team. I'm sorry. So the Commanders continue their streak, and they surprise everybody probably in the world by taking out Tom Brady. Dude, when does Tom Brady not trying to win championships? I guess he's not winning a championship here because the New England Patriots have officially been eliminated by these Washington Commanders, as this is very hard to measure up, if I'm being honest. This was a real pain in the butt doing this border because they're still yellow from the Steelers. The Eagles are smack dab in the middle of Washington. It just made it so miserable and so hard to put together, but I was able to get it done eventually. Obviously, if you put in the work, you'll get the prize. I don't know what the saying is. There probably isn't a saying. I'm just stupid. Fill that in too. Cannot forget little Rhode Island, as I don't even know if I should really mess with their logo. What? I mean, I'm just gonna fill this all in because the Commanders are the only team that can take all of the northeastern coast at this point. Because if you think about it, who else is going to take it? No matter what, they have to go through the Commanders, so might as well just make it all. Man, I cannot believe I just did that. I connected it to the Panthers again. What is it with these Panthers? They keep getting in the way when I'm trying to draw and cover things. Now we got to do this all over again. Just at this point, just skip this part because this is just bad. Alright, we were able to finally get it. It just only took me about 6.5 centuries, but we got it. Let's spin the wheel. It is going to land on the Arizona Cardinals. Okay, so the Cardinals have a lot of different places they can go, but they're ultimately going to go out west. And I don't think that hits anything. Maybe the Raiders? No, I don't think so, because it's a little south with it going west, so I don't think it's going to hit anything. Spin it again. The Jaguars are eliminated. Don't know why they're still on the wheel. I thought I removed them earlier. But this time it is going to land on the Chargers. Where are the Chargers going to go? They're going to go east. And actually, I think that hits the tip of Los. All right, here is your Chargers team. Eric Weddle, Phillip Rivers, Dwight Freeney, Keenan Allen. I didn't know Keenan Allen played back then. Antonio Gates, Danny Woodhead. I mean, I'm saying back then like this was like 20 years ago, but it's not. Ryan Matthews, all guys like recall. I can remember their names at least. I don't know if I really remember them actually, but yeah, that's the Chargers team. They're going to be going up against the Raiders. Marcel Reese, Tyvon Branch, Mar Woodley, Antonio Smith, Terrell Brown, Maurice Jones-Drew, Charles Woodson, old Charles Woodson. This dude is ancient. 16 years of experience at that point. Jeez. Marquette King. I do remember him. He was such a good punter. I wonder what happened to him. Khalil Mack, a young Khalil Mack. That's rookie Khalil Mack on this Raiders team. Matt Schwab is the quarterback with Derek Carr, rookie Derek Carr, as the backup. The Chargers get an easy 15-point win as Phillip Rivers just destroys this Raiders team. And I went ahead and gave the Chargers Tyvon Branch to team up with Eric Weddle in that secondary. Should be a pretty dominant secondary back there. He was the best player to take for this team and their situation. So I went ahead and got 88 overall Tyvon Branch for the Chargers. Okay, Los Angeles. There's so much losses in this. I can't remember all of them, I guess. But the Chargers are going to take the Raiders territory. They're going to take the state of Nevada. I know I said Las Vegas. I called it the state of Las Vegas right before this, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know. But we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to land on the 49ers. Where are the 49ers going to go? The 49ers are going to go north. They are going to claim the state of Oregon, actually, which I thought my prediction was that the Seahawks would take that state a lot sooner, but it is going to be the 49ers who take the state, as we are going to hit the wheel once more and see which team is going to be attacking next. Let's hit this wheel. It is going to be the Cardinals again. Where are they going to go? The Cardinals are going to go north, and they are going to be going after the Broncos. This should be a good game. All right, here are your Cardinals. They got Robert Quinn. Why am I showing them again? The Broncos is who I was meant to show. They got Robert Quinn. But, yeah, Broncos had Peyton Manning. They had Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, Wes Welker. This team was really good. I'm just going to say that now. I would not be surprised if they win this whole thing. They were so good back then. Was this the year that the Broncos won the Super Bowl? I don't know. I think they went to the Super Bowl or they won it. So the Broncos walk away with an easy win as they just destroy the Cardinals. And Calais Campbell was the Cardinals' best pick for this. So that Broncos already dominant team is going to get even better with Calais Campbell and Von Miller on that defensive line. That's literally unstoppable. I don't know anybody that can beat that. All right, so the Broncos were able to take the win over the Cardinals, and slowly the Broncos are taking over that West Coast as they have a ton of land. They have to be the most out of anybody in this game right now. Absolutely, they are dominating overall, and I feel like they're just going to continue to do that. They're 90 what? I don't even remember, but they are a 90 plus overall team that looks very good as their logo is getting massive, by the way. You can tell they stand out. When you look at that map, you see the Broncos. We're going to spin this again. We are going to land on the Broncos, actually, while we're talking about them. Let's see. We're going to go to the east, and that's just going to be a pickup for the team. They're just going to get a new state, and that is the state of Kansas. My bad for struggling to figure that out in my brain. It took me way too long, I guess. We're just going to move the logo over a little bit. Not really much needed there, but we are going to land on the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers are going to be going northeast, which will be the state of Virginia. So they're going to get a new state. Whoa, that was not supposed to do that, and I'm not trying to save it. There we go. New state for the Panthers, as that is probably the weirdest looking team on this map because there's just like a sharp dagger like hanging out of their like outline. Also, I can't remove that huge outline on the Panthers logo, but that's whatever, I guess, because we're going to land on the Saints now. Saints are going to go north and to the east, as that is going to be the state of Mississippi. That's going to be the state of Mississippi. They're going to take the Mississippi River. I don't know if they're trying to find resources with it or like using that as a water supply. I don't know, but the Saints are on the move. They're going to be expanding their little territory they already got going on. This is going to land on the Saints again. They're going to go northeast again, as this time they're going to play the Titans. I think that's what they wanted to do the whole time. I got the Saints winning this one, though. Here's the Saints team: Jimmy Graham, Jarius Byrd, Drew Brees, Thomas Morstead, Cameron Jordan, Ben Grubbs, Jair Evans, Marquise Colston, Zach Strief, Keenan Lewis, Kenny Vaccaro, Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey? What? Champ Bailey? There's no way that's the right Champ Bailey, right? I don't know. But let's go check out that Titans team. Gerald Casey, Andy I don't know how to say that name. But Jason McCourty, Delaney Walker. He's a pretty well-known guy, I guess. I do remember him. At quarterback, they have Jake Locker. I don't know if that's going to be able to help them beat the Saints, but we'll see. Here we go. As the Titans are somehow winning this game right now, I don't know how. Drew Brees, let's see if you can do it. He is going to be crushed. He just got folded like a pancake. Is it pancake? Is that how the saying goes? I don't know. I don't know if that's how the saying even goes, but I still said it. I don't care. 2nd and 18. A minute 20 left for Drew Brees. That's the second time I just stuttered like that. Drew Brees gets sacked, by the way. I don't know why I can't speak today. I guess I'm just dumb. I don't know, maybe. 3rd and 24, though. No way Drew Brees saves this. There's no way. I'm going to put like $1,000 on it. He gets... That didn't work. I had to give Drew Brees to the Titans. There's like no other player I could put. Look at their quarterback situation. Their best quarterback is 75 overall, Jake Locker. So, of course, I added Drew Brees to that Titans team. Easy pick. Okay, somehow this poverty team, the Titans were absolutely poverty back then. They're able to pull off the victory and take out Drew Brees. They're going to get Drew Brees as Drew Brees is going to join their team. As I don't know where to put this Titans logo because it is like... I guess this is the only way I can really do it. Have the flames go through it. You know, if they would have gotten Alabama, that would have made my life so much more easier. I think I'm just going to have it. Yeah, that's probably the best spot to have it. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what team we're going to land on. We are going to land on the Saints, which that's the 3rd time in a row, by the way. They're eliminated. But now the Broncos. What is up with this wheel and the Broncos? They're going to go to the West, and I think that hitting the Chargers before. Yeah, that's going to hit the Chargers before. Let's see this, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning and the Broncos get another easy win as they're just unstoppable and they are steamrolling through teams now. It's the 2nd team. I went ahead and gave Eric Weddle to that Broncos defense that's already stacked. All right, Peyton Manning got the easy win. Phillip Rivers, obviously a good player, but maybe Hall of Famer, by the way. I don't know. That's up to you guys. It's not really up to you guys, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Phillip Rivers is worth being a Hall of Famer or no? Because we know Peyton Manning is for sure. Peyton Manning's like the greatest quarterback ever. Not literally. It's probably Tom Brady, success-wise at least. As the Broncos are going to build a huge map. Let's see who's going to win this or get landed on. It's going to be the Miami Dolphins. They can really only go north. Let's see. They're going to go south, so it's not going to be landed on. You know, looking back at it, I probably should have just had them attack, but it's whatever. The Detroit Lions are going to go being on the attack. Where are they going to go? They're going to go south and to the west a little bit. That's going to be the Titans territory. Easy. Can Stafford take out Drew Brees? Let's see here. I don't know. Drew Brees already lost once. Is he going to do it again? Let's see. All right, here we are in Tennessee as it's only an 8-point game between the Lions and the Titans. There's 40 seconds left, though. Drew Brees, he needs to pull something off to stop his team from going 0 for 2, but that is not a good start as he gets sacked right away. Drew Brees and his new Tennessee Titans team. He's going to go to the left. McCluster missed tackle, completely whiffed out on that guy. But that's a solid game as a gain. Like I said, I can't speak today, so I don't know what's up with me. 3rd and 5, though. Drew Brees has to pull off this first down at least to keep this game going. He is going to throw the ball, dude. He gets sacked because quarterbacks in this game don't throw the ball. 4th and 9 now. This should be just an easy win for the Lions, but then again, it is the Detroit Lions, so I wouldn't be surprised if they catch a Hail Mary here. Someone's going to catch this. At first, I swear I thought that was the Titans. I did, and I wouldn't have been surprised because it's the Lions, but that's game. The Detroit Lions, surprisingly, are going to be able to take Tennessee as the Lions truly have surprised me. I'm a Lions fan, so please do not say this is rigged because it really wasn't. I don't know what they're doing. They just cut completely across the map. They have territory down in Louisiana and territory all the way up in Michigan. So they're impressing me for sure. Let's see. Let's spin this wheel. We are going to land on the 49ers. Let's see where the 49ers can go. They can go north and take on the Seahawks, but they're going to go southeast. Southeast. Whoa. Southeast is not going to be good enough. Going southwest, though, is the Broncos. The Broncos are going to go southwest. They're going to take the state of New Mexico, excuse me. I low-key forgot what state that was. Actually, I knew. We'll say north and to the west or east, excuse me, is not going to be anything for the Dolphins. Going northeast for the Falcons looks like it's going to be the Lions. Actually, no, it's not. That's going to hit Alabama. That hits Alabama for sure. If we really look at that, if anything, it's a little bit lower. So the Falcons are going to take the state of Alabama, as the Falcons have completely cut off the rest of Florida from the entire world. Buccaneers and Dolphins fans, I'm sorry, you guys have nothing. That's going to land on the Carolina Panthers, and they're going to be going north to the east, as that's going to be the Commanders. Let's see, this should be a good game, Newton. Here's this Panthers team. They got Cam Newton at quarterback, D'Angelo Williams at running back, Mike Tolbert, 92 overall fullback. I don't care. Let's look at the whole team. Luke Kuechly, obviously Ryan Cleo, Thomas Davis. Greg Olsen was a beast. Graham Gano. You guys let me know. Is Greg Olsen a good commentator or no? Let me know. They just weren't good enough, as the Commanders win once again, as they are dominating every single team right now. Alright, Cam Newton and his run did not last very long, as they didn't win any games at all, actually. They just took the state of Virginia, as the Commanders continue to surprise me, honestly. I did not think the Commanders were going to do that good, and now, honestly, they might be favorites to win it. I really think the Commanders might win this, as they are just storming through things. Actually, I'll probably take the Broncos to win it over them, but definitely if the Commanders win, I would not be surprised. What team is it going to land on? It's going to land on the Detroit Lions again. The Lions are going to go to the west, and they are going to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Okay, let's see if Stafford can beat Romo in this one-on-one. The Detroit Lions are on a brink of pulling off another win, but no. This is what I mean. This is what I said earlier about the Detroit Lions. They cannot hold on to games. They're about to blow it again. I'm going to bet they score here. They're going to spike it, obviously. But I'm going to bet the Cowboys score here. I'm betting the Cowboys score right here, right now, because it's the Detroit Lions, and their defense collapses every single time. Tony Romo, what is he doing, dude? Commit to running if you're going to run. They've got one more play, though. But these quarterbacks in this game, man, they do not think sometimes. 3rd and goal now with 3 seconds left. Tony Romo, can he pull off a miracle? Yes, what is he doing? Why did he stop? He literally had a touchdown. The Cowboys had a walk-in touchdown, and their wide receiver just stopped. So the Detroit Lions are going to get another win. 24-16 final score. Of course, I had to add J.J. Watt to that Detroit Lions team. J.J. Watt, Ndamukong Suh, and Nick Fairley on that defensive line. I don't know who's better, their line or Calais Campbell and Von Miller. Probably Calais Campbell and Von Miller still. But either way, this is a dominating offensive line. All right, guys, J.J. Watt is officially a Detroit Lion. Let's see, as I'm going to remove the state of Texas from the Cowboys' occupation, as the Lions are going to take it. Also, this is going to be really weird to put the Lion, it's going to have to just go right there. I think that's probably the best spot. But let's hit the wheel, see what team we're going to land on. We're going to land on the Eagles, as the Eagles are going to play the Commanders. We already know this. All right, here's your Eagles team. They got Evan Mathis, LaShawn McCoy, Jason Peters, Trent Cole, Nick Foles, Darren Sproles, Donnie Jones, Jason Kelsey, a lot younger Jason Kelsey, who looks a lot different, Fletcher Cox, Jeremy Maclin, I do remember him. Didn't they had LeSean McCoy back then too, didn't they? I don't know. But they have Zach Ertz. I remember Zach Ertz. Yeah. All right, 5-point game. The Commanders are facing elimination right now. They have done so well so far in staying in this game, but they could be eliminated right here if they can't score. As RG3 goes deep, it's intercepted. Fletcher intercepts it. Why are you bringing it out, dude? Just kneel it. This game's over. The Eagles are going to eliminate the Commanders. Finally, the Commanders are eliminated. I thought they would go on a bizarre run. So Luke Kuechly is going to be leaving the Commanders, and he's going to be joining up the Eagles and hopefully winning a championship for them. I don't know. I don't really care, but yeah. All right. So the Eagles pull off a massive upset. I literally just said that I thought the Commanders were favorites, a favorite to win it. I'm not even surprised, honestly, that just happened, because that really is my luck. But the Eagles are going to take most of the West Coast in one go. They just got to sit back and watch the Commanders do all the work for them. So that wasn't really fair, in my opinion, for the Commanders. But it is what it is the Eagles are going to take the East Coast. And we are going to hit the wheel once again to see who our next team is going to be. It is going to be the Buccaneers. Where the Buccaneers are going to go, there's not really a lot they can go. They're going to go left, which is the ocean. Actually, that is going to be the Detroit Lions. If you go over the Gulf of Mexico, it hits the Detroit Lions. So let's see this Buccaneers. Here's this Buccaneers team. They got Gerald McCoy, Carl Nix. I don't know who that is. Levante David, Carl Nix. He's a good player, obviously. But Vincent Jackson, Doug Martin, Werner, DeMar Dotson, Anthony Collins, Connor Barth, Josh McCown. Josh McCown is their starting quarterback, by the way. Yeah, this team's struggling a little bit, but maybe they can pull off an upset. I don't know. Let's see here. The Buccaneers are kicking a field goal to take the lead right now. I cannot believe my eyes. This Buccaneers team, they're nowhere close to this Lions team in skill, and they just took the lead. The Buccaneers pulled off the biggest upset so far of this video, taking out the Detroit Lions in Detroit. J.J. Watt might be cursed as he's 0 for 3 with teams now, but I still had to give him to the Buccaneers because he's just the best player. I mean, you could have said Calvin Johnson, but they already got Vincent Jackson. Do they really need another receiver? J.J. Watt's the easy choice there for me. Yeah, as a Detroit Lions fan, I'm not even surprised at this point. That's something the Lions would do, is just beat the teams that they're not supposed to beat and then somehow lose to the Buccaneers, who literally own nothing in this game. That looks horrible. They're literally just pixels. Their logo looks so bad. But it is what it is. We are going to spin the wheel, see what we are going to get. We are going to get the Atlanta Falcons. Not really much the Falcons can go. They're going to go left, and they are going to take on the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are going to win this one, honestly. The Buccaneers get another win as they put up 51 points. What is Josh McCown on? I gave the Buccaneers Julio Jones. I know I didn't give him Calvin Johnson, but Julio Jones is all they really had to offer. And Josh McCown is going on a streak right now, so why replace him with Matt Ryan at this point? Just let Josh McCown cook, I guess. I was right about the Buccaneers winning it. They did it. So, guessed right there. They are going to add more area to their land already. Whoa, that was bad. I just completely chopped off part of the Eagles' territory. And I don't know how, but the Buccaneers suddenly have like probably the second most territory. I need to add a new logo because that just looks so bad. Okay, add a new logo because that looked horrible. It was literally just pixels. Like, it was literally a logo of pixels shaped as a Buccaneer logo. But we are gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna see who's gonna play next, as I have to eliminate the Falcons real quick. It is going to be the Eagles. Where are the Eagles going to play? They really can only play the Buccaneers, actually. So that's what they're going to do. The Eagles are trying to pull off the upset. 4th and 13. They need the first down here. He's going to go to the left side. He's going to be stopped. Who was that? Jonathan Banks? Banks has been on fire. He's got an interception like every game, and he just saved this game. I gave the Buccaneers Luke Kuechly from this Eagles team, as Luke Kuechly's had some bad luck, but this Buccaneers team's on a streak right now. All right, the Buccaneers are low-key going on a little bit of a run right now. They're taking out teams real quick as they own pretty much all of the East Coast, like 99% of it. They just don't own the Dolphins' territory. And the Dolphins are just never going to be picked, I guess, because they can literally only go north, and the odds of them being landed on and also landing on that direction are pretty slim. So, honestly, the Dolphins might get a easy cupcake walk to the championship. Let me make sure this is all set very good so we don't look stupid. Let's move this Buccaneers logo too. I think they have the most area overall out of all of the teams. Broncos are close, but I don't think they have as much. We are getting down to the final teams. It's finally gonna land on the Seattle Seahawks. So the Seahawks are going to go north, and they can't do that. So once again, it lands on the Seahawks, and they go north, and they can't do that. It'll land on them again, and this time they're going to go south. They're going to take on the 49ers. This is a classic rivalry. This should be good. Here are your Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, they got the Legion of Boom. Richard Sherman, Marshawn Lynch, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Russell Wilson. This team was just basically dominant. I can definitely see this team winning this whole thing. Them and the oh my gosh, I can't talk. But them and the Broncos are probably my favorites to win this. Them and the Patriots too. You never count out the Patriots, but they were already eliminated. Those three were probably my favorites to win it before going into this. So let's see them. And now we also have to look at the 49ers because that's who they're playing. They got Patrick Willis. I forgot that he played around that time too. Navario Bowman, Andy Lee, Joe Staley, Vernon Davis, Justin Smith, Frank Gore, Anquan Bolden, Mike Iupati, I don't know, Phil Dawson. Colin Kaepernick was the quarterback for the 49ers. I forgot. That is also around the time he played. This 49ers and Seahawks rivalry was really good back then, so this should be good for a solid game. Yeah, I said it was going to be a solid game, and it wasn't. 37-13. I don't know how the 49ers just did that, but they just destroyed them. I went ahead and gave the 49ers Richard Sherman. He's a 99 overall cover athlete. He's just so dominant in this game. There's no way I could say no to giving them that, as this team should be able to make a pretty good run at it. Okay, Seahawks fans, I might have jinxed you by saying this should be a good game. I truly am sorry that just happened, because that was horrible. The 49ers just let it at the Seahawks. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers win this whole thing. They're another team that I could pick to be a favorite to win this thing. They're a solid team, honestly. We're down to our final 5 teams. Alright, we're spinning the wheel once again. It's going to land on the Miami Dolphins. Which direction are they going to go? They're going to go left, which actually does hit the Buccaneers over the Gulf of Mexico. Here's this Dolphins team. They got Cameron Wake, Brandon Fields, good punter, Brent Grimes, Randy Starks, Rashad Jones, Brandon Albert, Mike Wallace. No Sean Marino. I do remember him. Ryan Tannehill's their quarterback, by the way. This team should be pretty solid. I don't know if they're going to be able to beat that Buccaneers team, though. Yeah, just like I expected, the Buccaneers did win this one. It was actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. But Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins couldn't do it, as I gave the Buccaneers Brent Grimes. I just keep building this defense. This defense is literally overpowered. They probably got the best defense in this whole entire league right now. So they're making a run for it. The Buccaneers just cannot be stopped. Rest in peace to this Miami Dolphins team. They didn't really have a chance. Look at the size difference in the two teams. The Buccaneers just were dominant the whole time. There was no chance, I guess. Now, it doesn't really matter because they're still both teams, but yeah. So this one is going to land on the San Francisco 49ers, as we're down to only a few more teams. The 49ers are going to go south. That's actually going to hit the Broncos. This should make for a very good game. I could see the 49ers winning this.
Often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you.
So the Broncos are going to be able to take out the San Francisco 49ers. It was a good game. I mean, like, I still can't believe the 49ers beat the Seahawks that badly. Like, they destroyed them. Like, what was it, like 51 or 50? I don't know. It was bad. But, yeah, they're going to end up losing anyway, so I guess they won for no reason. Not to the Broncos, though, because the Broncos were able to get Richard Sherman out of them. So, how do I mess up the layers? Every single time. I do it every time. Man, I don't even know what to say, if I'm being honest. It just is what it is, I guess. But let's see. We are going to remove this. After 6 years, it'll finally be removed, as we are... I mean, it's just so much land. That's why it's going to take so long, because the Broncos have over half of the country under their occupation. So that's probably why it's taking so long. We're going to spin the wheel. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. But it is going to land on the Broncos. Where are the Broncos going to go? The Broncos are going to not go anywhere that they can go. They're going to go to the west, and they can't do that. Chiefs, where are the Chiefs going to go? North to the west. That is going to claim a state. That is the state of Iowa, actually, if you guys are wondering. So now they have like 3 states on their name. So I guess they have their little thing going on. Maybe they can build it. But Packers are going to land, and they are going to go south. So the Packers are going to take on the Chiefs. I think the Packers are going to win, if I'm being honest. All right, here is this Green Bay Packers team. They got Aaron Rodgers, of course. They got sitting at left guard Jordy Nelson, John Kuhn, Clay Matthews, Randall Cobb, Trayvon Williams, TJ Lang, Eddie Lacy, Sam Shields, Brian Bulaga, Casey Hayward, BJ Raji, Morgan Burnett. Yeah, basically, this team, I don't give Eddie Lacy too much hamburgers. That's all I'm saying, and they'll be fine. All right, here's the final score. I didn't record it showing the final score, but it's 27-11. The Chiefs win it. It is a good game. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had 2 interceptions, but that doesn't matter because the Chiefs kind of need a quarterback, and Aaron Rodgers at 98. So I'm going to give the Chiefs Aaron Rodgers. Maybe he'll do better than 2 interceptions a game, though. So We'll see for these Chiefs. All right, so since the Chiefs beat the Green Bay Packers, they are now taking their territory, as the Green Bay Packers are going to lose the state of Wisconsin to the Kansas City Chiefs. By the way, fun fact about Kansas City is located in Missouri. It's going to land on the Broncos, by the way. Broncos can't go south. But yeah, Kansas City is located in Missouri. That doesn't make any sense. Kansas City should be in Kansas because it's a city in Kansas. As this lands on the Buccaneers. Let's see where the arrow has them going south. Can't do that. Basically, this wheel is weirdly obsessed with the Broncos and kind of the Buccaneers too. It goes on the Buccaneers a lot. So I don't know if this wheel is already choosing the championship game, but we're down to the final four. And I'm Vikings fans, I'm sorry, but I don't really want you guys to win because I feel like that's kind of not fair. But it is what it is. Madden 15, the game will decide who wins this imperialism. I'm just here to monitor it and spin the wheels when I need to. The wheel is going to go to the east, and that's going to be the Buccaneers now going to the north. They can't really go anywhere off of that. The Broncos next up. The Broncos are going to go down south and to the west. The Chiefs are going to go northwest. That hits Minnesota. Finally a game. Let's get it going. All right, first off, I have to show you the Vikings because they haven't won it yet. They have Adrian Peterson. They have Sullivan, Ledholt, Felton, Robinson. They got Linville, Joseph, Craig, Jennings, Harrison Smith, of course, Everson Griffin, Cordero Patterson back then, Blair Wash. So they have a pretty solid team. So I just said they have a solid team, but they're still going to lose to Aaron Rodgers in this Chiefs offense. The Chiefs are going to the championship. I went ahead and gave the Chiefs John Sullivan. They kind of need offensive line help a little bit, and it was just the best player to give them, if I'm being honest. All right, so the Chiefs are going to be eliminating the Vikings. I said they are going to the championship. Technically, we don't know yet because there's 3 teams, and it could land on them once again. So let me eliminate this border. Chiefs, Buccaneers, and Broncos. One of these 3 teams are going to be winning the NFL Madden 15 Imperialism video. It's going to land on the Buccaneers. Where are they going to go? They are going to go north. They can't go north. How many times am I going to have to see that today? Broncos. Let's see where the Broncos are going to go. We're going to spin it again. Broncos and Buccaneers. There it goes. So Broncos are going to play the Buccaneers. That's just how I did it. I let the wheel decide. All right, Peyton Manning needs to pull off the miracle. It's 4th and 8 here. A minute 30 left. Peyton Manning is going to the right side. It's intercepted. Brent Grimes. I don't know how to say it. I can't remember if it's Brenton or Brent. But he's going to seal this game, and the Buccaneers are going to go to the championship against the Chiefs. The final score, 24-14. The Buccaneers are in the championship game. Honestly, I don't know how Peyton Manning how he choked that. I seriously thought this was the Broncos game to win. I thought they would win it all, but they won't, as it's going to be going down between the Buccaneers and Chiefs. This truly is unexpected. I mean, if it was real life with Tom Brady on the Buccaneers and the Chiefs with how they are, it's not nearly as surprising, but this is definitely surprising because back then both these teams weren't all that great. Like, they weren't great teams at all by any means, especially the Buccaneers. They were like a 77 overall in this game. So I did not expect the Buccaneers to make it this far. Josh McCown is the next best quarterback, I think. I'm kidding, by the way. Yeah, Josh McCown, I don't know how he's pulling this off, but he might be able to bring a championship to Tampa Bay. He just has to win one more game, which I think he truthfully can. I think the Buccaneers are going to continue their streak, and they're going to win again. I think the Buccaneers are going to win this whole entire thing, truthfully. Here goes the coin. Are you serious? The coin toss, excuse me. But look at 2 number 12s out there. We got Josh McCown versus Aaron Rodgers. We got Gerald McCoy out there. I don't know who else is out there. Number 92 on the Chiefs. I don't know who that is, if I'm being honest. But 2 great teams going at it here in the Super Bowl. There's Davis. This should be such a good game. I want to see how Jamal Charles does. I feel like he's going to pop off. There is that Buccaneers special teams unit. Let's get into the Simcast. The Buccaneers are going to score first. They're up 7-0. Now the Chiefs come back with a field goal, make it 3-7. But then the Buccaneers score again, 14-3 now, 10-21 now as they trade touchdowns. As the Chiefs are down by 11, they got to make something happen. That's only a 4-point game though after a Chiefs touchdown. 4-point game after halftime. The Buccaneers are going to get a field goal and then a touchdown. Oh my gosh, this might be it. Never mind, the Chiefs scored again. They're only down by 2. The Chiefs are only down by 2 now. The Buccaneers started to pull away. They're up by 9, though. Can they overcome the 9-point deficit? I don't know. That's pretty tough. And then another field goal. I think this is the game. But, oh, wait, no. The Chiefs scored really quick now. They just need a defensive stop. They're going to get the defensive stop. Okay, so it's only a 5-point game. Let's see it, Aaron Rodgers. Can Aaron Rodgers pull off this miracle? Honestly, he probably is the guy that's going to be able to do it. But we are going to get hit with the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10, though. After the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game. Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the left side on a screen. And he's going to cut inside. Gray is going to be tackled. Why is Jamal Charles not out there? They're going to go hurry up. Aaron Rodgers and the Chiefs. They need to score on this drive. Aaron Rodgers is looking. He's going to go deep. Wide open. Wide open is Avery for a touchdown. Oh my gosh. The Chiefs take a lead. Late in the game. The Chiefs take the lead. As Aaron Rodgers finds Avery wide open in the end zone. Just completely busted coverage by the Buccaneers. Here go the Chiefs for their 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game. Rodgers is looking, goes to the right side, and that is going to be completed. 2-point is good for Avery again. All right, here are the Buccaneers. They need a miracle. Josh McCown goes to the left to Vincent Jackson. He is going to be short of the first down. They're going to go into hurry-up offense like every single team does in this game. They only need to get to field goal range and bring this thing to overtime. This has been such a good game. Josh McCown's looking. He's going to go right, wide open. Is that Jackson again? I think it was. They are down to the 44-yard line. This could be easily going into overtime as the Buccaneers are moving quickly. Here is Josh McCown. He's looking, goes to the right side to Myers as he's going to lose a yard or 2. 2 yards is what the loss is. Josh McCown might be able to pull this off. He just needs to drive him like 10, 15 more yards and bring him to field goal range. Josh McCown's looking over the middle. It's intercepted. It is intercepted by Daniel Sorensen. He played for the Chiefs back then too. I didn't know he's been on the Chiefs for so long. Well, he's not anymore, I don't think. But, oh my gosh. Josh McCown has had such a good, he's been so good this whole entire video, and he just throws the game possibly losing interception over the middle as Daniel Sorensen jumps the route. Oh my gosh. Here is Aaron Rodgers, though. They just need to run out the clock. But the Buccaneers do have 3 timeouts, so they could still... They're still in this game, technically. They just have a very slim chance of winning this. They're going to call their first timeout after a 5-yard gain. That is not a good start to a drive where you can't even let up a first down. As he's going to give that to McKnight, who's going to cut outside for some reason and get stopped. That's a good play by the Buccaneers. They actually get a tackle for loss there. Here we go, 3rd and 6. The Buccaneers need a stop. If they can get a stop, they'll get the ball back for a little bit. Should be able to get the stop, though, because it's hard to run 6 yards. But McKnight is cutting to the outside. McKnight's got the first down. He stays in bounds. This game is over. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Imperialism Bowl, the Super Bowl, I don't care what you call it. They are going to win the Imperialism Championship as Aaron Rodgers is going to go out there and take one last knee. Aaron Rodgers is once again a champion. Wow. As this clock is going to wind down and the Kansas City Chiefs have won it. Tell me if you guys predicted that right. Did you guys think that the Chiefs were going to win the Imperialism Bowl or not? Who did you guys think was going to win it? Buccaneers making it, though, just making it has to be a surprise to everybody. There are 77 overall in this game, and Josh McCown and this team stepped up. They were able to make it this far, playing so many teams, beating the Broncos, who were a stacked team. And just being able to get to this point was crazy. But overall, the Chiefs were able to get the win. They started off, they took out the Bears, and then they took out the Packers to get Aaron Rodgers. And then they took out the Vikings to get to here. And here they were able to beat the Buccaneers. That Rodgers throw, that wide open Avery was so clutch. And then, of course, Daniel Sorensen's interception. I know you Cleveland Brown fans are probably getting PTSD from seeing that name, Sorensen, and I'm sorry that had to happen, because that didn't just hurt the Buccaneers fans out there watching this. That also hurt the Browns fans, believe it or not. But I know it did. There was the play of the game. Aaron Rodgers is named Super Bowl MVP. I can't blame him. I don't know, him or Avery, I feel like deserved it for the way that ended. There they go. Brandon Marshall's holding up that trophy. What a game. I don't even know what to say. That was such a good game. Such a good Super Bowl. Andy Reid wins a Super Bowl. Are we surprised? Imperialism Bowl, whatever you want to call it. Andy Reid is such a good coach. He can even win championships in my videos. I can't get away from this man, I don't think. Let's look at the stats, though, for the Super Bowl game. 44-41 is the final score. 435 yards for Rodgers and 336 for McCown. 4 touchdowns to 3 touchdowns. Rodgers had 1 pick, but McCown had 2. McCown had 2 interceptions this game. That's what hurt them the most. Rushing yards. Oh, my goodness. Doug Martin had 231 rushing yards. This dude was on something. He wanted that Super Bowl. Sadly, they lost. Jamal Charles got hurt, by the way, and still had 82 rushing yards. Vincent Jackson had 142, but Donnie Avery had 156. He hasn't shown up in any of the games, I don't think, until this one. 108 for Brandon Marshall, by the way. Julio Jones, he had 80 yards. Good games overall, but this Buccaneers team wasn't able to pull off the win. Defensively, how did people do? Vance Walker and Allen Bailey both had a sack. And Daniel Sorensen had his interception. Sean Smith had 1. Brent Grimes had another one, as he's been really good for the Buccaneers throughout this. No forced fumbles, and that looks like it is it. The Kansas City Chiefs were able to pull off the win. They were able to win the Imperialism Bowl over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here we go, guys. It is time to eliminate the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from the map after the Kansas City Chiefs are able to pull off a late game finish and win. As there they go, the Buccaneers have officially been eliminated. Now all we have left is to eliminate the Borders. Let me get a bigger brush for this. There we go. Probably get a smaller one. But we are eliminating the Borders now, as the Chiefs were able to take out the Buccaneers. Were you guys surprised by the Chiefs winning? Seriously? Like, what is it with the Chiefs and always winning? Like, they weren't even that good back then, like, compared to now. And they're still winning the whole entire thing in here. Here are your Kansas City Chiefs. They have officially won. They're the last team on the map. Let me know if you guys like this video. I spent well over 15 hours creating this video, between 7 hours of going back and forth and like playing it. 4 hours of that was footage, so that's 7 total hours. So, but then I had to edit, and that took me like forever. Like, I don't even know. Like, right now, as I'm recording this, I'm at over 5 hours. So I had to be over 15. I don't know. Let me know if you guys like this video. Please subscribe, share, and like it. It means so much. Bye.